Hello, everyone. Welcome to Energy Insight, May 16th to the 21st. So I did this video once already, but the mic was not working. So it was like a lot of just me, blah, 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 just no video, no voice. so, glory. My name is Jackie Ellis. I'm from JackieEllis.com. For those of you that don't know me, I'm an intuitive guide and mentor. I'm a Reiki master, and I help people decode the energy within them so they can transform a life into a life that they love. My friends call me an energetics master. So call me what you want. You can say, hey, you. It's fine. I'm not one for labels because my journey has been so fluid. There's really no, it's fluid like energy. So an energetics master, intuitive energy guide. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good with anything that you need to figure out what I'm doing. So my my journey is to help you. That's why I'm here. I'm here to help you, and I'm here to help you step into the light and step out of the shadows. So that's what we're here today to talk about. The messages for this week really centered around seeking a different perspective for a higher purpose and hope. Hope. So there's a lot of people that will struggle, possibly struggle this week. And it's not anything that is out of the norm. A lot of people struggle with the full moon energy. A lot of you talk to anybody who works in the medical industry, the medical field, and they always say that the full moon brings in all kinds of weirdness. So um, I want you to know that there is a reason for that, and I'm going to talk about that before I get into my overall messages and my 3 messages that I was given specifically for the week. So for those of you that do not have the Light Mastery Map, you can download it at my website. I go to JackieEllis.com, go to look for free resources. Sign up and you'll get instructions on how to create a login, and you can go to the VIP portal at that point and download the Light Mastery Map. It will help you step out of the shadows and help you use your divine light. Use the divine energies that are there for us, helping us and guiding us throughout the way. The week of the full moon is the week of our Earth Star chakra. But not only that, is the Earth Star chakra it's really grounding support for our journey. The Earth Star chakra helps bring clarity. It helps us connect with the global consciousness. So for those empaths that feel everyone's energy, you're getting a big blast during the full moon week. So make sure you're discerning between what's yours and what's the collective, what's other people's. The Earth Star chakra helps us really release what we need to release. Let go what we need to let go of as we go through the week. And so what it does is it sends a powerful surge of, I'm knocking my mic around. It sends a powerful surge up through our chakras, and helps us get through all the niggly stuff that we didn't get through the past 3 weeks. And so, so if people are struggling big time with the full moon week, it's because you may have avoided or weren't able to release what you were being asked to release somewhere along the last 3 weeks. And so you'll find yourself repeating patterns. You'll find yourself in similar experiences than you were before. And that isn't because life just sucks. It's because God's saying, honey, you need to heal. You need to let go of something here. And that's the significance of trying to be able to see things from a different perspective, so that you can step out of those loops. So the beginning part of the week, we are in our lower chakras again. And we are, it's our domain of our boundaries, our will, our support, our limits, our resources, and our space. So it is the boundaries and the limits that we have for ourselves. Are they healthy or are they too restrictive? It is our will. Are we willing to release the control? Or are we willing to release the control? What am I getting? Are we willing to release the control? Or are we finding ourselves, our own will, to follow the pathway that we are being asked to follow? Follow the pathway of breaking free from those old habits? Are we finding those challenging? The support. It's knowing that we are supported always. Knowing that we have the resources always. And it's knowing when we need to take space for ourselves or give space to other people so that they feel supported in as well. It is really allowing those things to flow all the way down for us, and know when to take action and when to, what feels right to us. As the week flows up, so before I go on, when you're in these lower chakra areas, a lot of people struggle because they get overwhelmed. They're trying to take on too much. They're trying to control everything around them. And it's very scattering type energy when we are in our shadows in those moments. It is finding ourselves being the bully, or finding ourselves being the victim, or finding ourselves being a victim and then going way too far on the other side and bullying in order to try and protect ourselves. But the ultimate protection comes in between, not on the shadows, in between, in the narrow pathway. And so as the week, so you'll work through those, and then as the week gets into the middle part of the week, you're in your heart chakra area, which is your domain for your love and your desire and your value and your worth. It's also the values that you are holding, and those that you are the things that you are finding worthy enough to sacrifice. So, and when I mean the things that you're finding worthy enough to sacrifice for, that's the message. Worthy enough to sacrifice for. So it's the values and the beliefs and the things that you are aligning with your soul that are worthy enough in order to sacrifice what's holding you back from being in true alignment with those things. It is not the values you've been told you have to carry. It's not the values of the things that we are being told that make us believe that this is what success means, or this is what true beliefs in a higher power really is, what it looks like. It is allowing ourselves to shed those old beliefs that really don't align with who we are, what our soul wants us to believe, and allow ourselves to seek a higher understanding so that we can release what we need to release with love. As the week gets into the lower end, the back end of the week, so the last part of the week, we are in our upper chakras again. And this is the domain of our big vision for our life, our dreams, our how we identify within those big picture visions, how we identify within our own world, like with the people around us, and how we see ourselves fitting in or being our unique, beautiful selves. It is how we are using our time or how we are experiencing our time. It is how we are manifesting within our life and how certain we feel that we are supported and guided always. And when we allow ourselves to be in flow with that energy, it truly creates magic in our life where we are in less struggle, less strife, and more in flow with who we are being called to be. Okay. Seek different perspectives for a higher purpose and hope. It's the overall message. So I'm gonna give it, the way I structure this is that I'm given an overall message, and then three messages, three distinct messages to help you this week. Normally at this time, or what I've been doing the last few weeks, is to provide a specific message from Metatron, but he's asked for a reprieve at this moment, and he will later this week he will offer some guidance through a message, but he's it's a little busy right now. He's a little busy right now, so there's big things happening in the heavens right now. So know that you are supported, and he's preparing. He's preparing for a peaceful and harmonious future for us by doing what he's doing right now. Okay, so the overall message this week is many around the globe are noticing changes around them and trying to see life through new eyes with new perspectives. They are sensing big changes flowing in and are eager to move forward. So what this means is a lot of us have been doing what we've been doing to really pause and reflect before reacting. We've been allowing ourselves to try and see things from with new eyes, with in new light, and allow ourselves to really look at things from a different perspective before we react. And because of that, we can feel the pull. We can feel the energy shifting. We can feel the changes starting to happen, not only in our own life, but we can start to see it impacting other people. Now, it may not be impacting everyone the way it impacts us. It may not be helping people. No, that's not it's helping people, but they may not see it as helping them. And so that's where the May energies, where I talk about compassion being necessary on a deeper level, necessary for our own journey, but also necessary for having compassion for others. I want you to know that harmony and peace is ahead for us around the world, not just for us individually, but around the world. Harmony and peace is flowing in. But we must first create this reality together by not falling into old ways of hustle, without the divine knowledge and timing to help us, by not falling into the old ways of reacting to triggers without feeling into the significance of the experience first. This is the beginning of new peaceful and harmonious world, of a new peaceful and harmonious world, where hustle and being small is a thing of the past if you choose it, where you are given an opportunity to know when to allow yourself to hear the Spirit guiding you and know when to take action with precision. This is the time to the great next stage of our journey together. Some will choose to walk it with us, while others will choose another path. If you are choosing to walk with us and embrace your gifts, it is time to break free of the past beliefs. It is time to break free of the past patterns that weigh you down. It is time to surrender to the opportunities waiting for you, waiting for all of us this year. I'm going to repeat those last little bit because it's important. This is the time to the great next stage of our journey together. Some will choose to walk it with us, while others will choose another path. If you are choosing to walk with us and embrace your unique gifts, it is time to break free of the past. Break free of your beliefs and patterns that are weighing you down. It is time to surrender to the opportunities waiting for you, waiting for all of us this year. The first message. God is honoring those souls that feel they can't stay with us. Many will stay for the journey ahead, but some won't be joining us. Know that it was their time to leave, and even though it is hard to accept this loss, God does not want to force any soul to stay when their journey doesn't align with what's to come. And I'm going to repeat this because many have already lost people. Many have had family members or friends pass away just in the last week. And my message last week was telling us that the harvest has begun. So those that aren't wanting to stay at a soul level or don't feel they can stay at a soul level are leaving us. God's message is this for you. God is honoring those souls that feel they can't stay with us. Many will stay for the journey ahead, but some won't be joining us. Know that it was their time to leave, and even though it is hard to accept this loss, God does not want to force any soul to stay when their journey doesn't align with what's to come. God does not want to force any soul to stay when their journey doesn't align with what's to come. Many are struggling and losing faith that they aren't supported during this time. So they're losing hope that there's no support. They've lost hope, lost faith, that they aren't supported, that they're alone. Know that we are always supported. it is during these moments God is asking us to break free of the thoughts and that are spinning in our head and seeing things, try to see things from a new light. He is asking you to break free of the past and trust in what's to come so that you can take the first steps to knowing you are supported and plant seeds for a new life with less struggle and strife. You are always supported, even during the darkest moments. So one of the ways that I find myself, one of the visions that I get when I ask what's a simple way for them to feel supported? And there's many different psychologists when they're treating, one of the tools that they use when they're treating victims of earthquakes that still struggle. They feel the earthquake victims, people that have been in earthquakes and have very traumatic experiences, will often feel like they're not supported, feel like the ground is shaking underneath them, even though it's not. It's a trick of the mind. It's a trick of the mind making it feel like you're not supported. And so what they'll often do is they'll get people to stand against the wall with their hands against the wall and feel the ground or the floor underneath their feet and the wall underneath their hands. What I'm also showing is a similar technique where we are using nature instead, where we are stepping outside with our feet in the dirt and feeling the earth underneath us and allowing that healing energy from the earth to come through our feet. Or when you're feeling really, really broken down and needing that support, I've gone as far as laying down on the ground, laying down across the grass and allowing myself to feel every single part of where the earth is touching my body. And allow that focus to come in so that I know that I'm being supported. And allow the healing energy to flow up through the earth and take what I need to release. And if I need to cry in those moments, I cry. If I need to yell and scream and release that pent up frustration or hurt, then I do. But I allow the earth to heal me. I allow that loving energy that God has for us to flow up through the earth and heal the energies that I have kept inside of me that has made it feel like I wasn't supported. And then I allow myself to receive that support from God once again. Number 3, whatever negative happens within your life, know there is a significance with a bigger picture than what you see on the surface. I'm going to say that again. Whatever negative happens within your life, know there is a significance with a bigger picture than what you see on the surface. Your opportunity is there to see things from a different perspective to help you move forward with strength, knowing you are supported. Your opportunity is there to see a different perspective to help you move forward with strength, knowing you are supported. Will you take the opportunity? Thank you all for joining me. And I'm sending you all loads of love during this time, as always. Do like, share, or subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so already. Much love, everyone. And until next time, be simply you. Take care.